Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jordan from the JP Homes team at REMAX. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's Friday afternoon, it's April the 3rd, and doing this video as my monthly market update. TREB just dropped their March market report, so as I do every month, I thought I'd break it down for you in my opinion and how I interpret it and what I think it all means for buyers and sellers and the market in general. So, this month's going to be a little bit interesting and a little bit different from most of the ones that I've done, at least in the last probably 4 or 6 months. But let's give it a shot. So TREB dropped market analysis for March, and actually they were very smart. I give TREB a lot of credit. They did it in a 2-part report. So they did a first part of the first half of the month of March, and then they did a second part for the second half of the month. And as we know, the first half of the March numbers were like a rocket ship. They were on fire. Things were increasing. I think it was just over 40%. Sales were up. We were seeing near record-breaking numbers and prices and sales and everything. Everything was amazing. And then the second half of the month and the second half of the report, or of the month, kind of was flipped on its head, and things started to decline as we got into this coronavirus, COVID-19, and social distancing became everything that we're talking about. So there were 2 tales to the story in March. And what I think and my opinion on this is that they don't really apply so much anymore. They were great numbers for seeing how they were, but I don't think that we can use last year's numbers as a comparison to this year, just in terms of where we are and what we're dealing with right now. So in my thoughts are, we're going to take those comparative numbers and we are going to shoot our best Michael Jordan free throws, and we're going to look at some other numbers, because I think there's a couple other numbers that are really important. I don't want to overlook the comparisons to last year and all that kind of stuff, but I think we're in a time right now where things are unprecedented. We've never dealt really with anything like this in the modern era or recently. So we have to look at things a little bit different. So what I've been looking at over the last day or so, and I did some numbers from this morning, which are a little bit different from the TREB numbers. These are my scribbles here. But as of this morning, interestingly to note, there are 7,811 current listings on Toronto Real Estate Board in the GTA, freehold listings. So that's Toronto, York Region, Peel, Durham, the GTA as a whole. Now, that's a great number of listings. So from a buyer's point of view, there is still a lot of option available. There are a lot of properties on the market. I'll jump in quickly and just say there is a group of people that have either bought or sold properties before this whole coronavirus started that still must buy properties right now. I think that's why real estate is still an essential service and we're still able to operate and get things done, because there are people that must buy and sell right now. So from a buyer's point of view, there is still opportunity. If you are a buyer, if you are a seller, please make sure that you are exercising as much caution as you can. If you do need to go out, or if you're having people come into your home, there are a lot of precautions that we can take, which we'll talk about in a second, but please make sure you're exercising the utmost caution so that we have to all work together to get through this. So that being said, sale-wise, what's been happening in sales? I broke it down by week over the last 5 weeks since the beginning of March. Things started out at about 1,400 sales in the first week of March. They went up to 1,500 sales, or just over 1,500 sales the second week. And then we started to see things turn around. They dropped to 1,100 the third week, 614 sales the fourth week, and this week, up until yesterday, 263 sales in that same GTA range. So what does that mean? It means, A, people are still out buying properties. Again, there are people that must buy properties, so people are still out buying properties. Again, hopefully they're taking caution, doing it virtually as much as we can, and doing things from a distance and keeping our social distancing and everything like that. But things are still moving. There are still sales. From a buyer's point of view, there is good opportunity. There's a lot of stuff out on the market. From a seller's point of view, the buyers that are out there right now are motivated. They are real buyers. They're not people just looking because it's Saturday afternoon and they have nothing better to do than come to an open house. They are real buyers. So people that are coming are real buyers if they're coming to the property, if not looking from a distance. So it creates an interesting opportunity on both sides for people, again, that are in positions where you have to sell or you have to buy. There is still opportunity. A lot of people lately have been calling me saying, what's happening with the market and prices? Until now, we've actually seen prices maintain themselves pretty well. I haven't seen a huge dip or drastic change in prices, which is interesting to see as the sale numbers go down. And I think, we're going to have to really keep a close eye on that over the next few weeks as we get deeper and deeper into this. But so far, sale prices have maintained themselves. I think it's expected that we're going to see them dip a little bit, but so far they've been maintaining themselves and doing pretty well, which is a great thing to see. Some of the trends that I've been noticing in the market, if we were doing this last month or when I did my February-March update, I was talking about multiple offers are back and they are the norm again. We were looking at seeing things with 30 offers, 40 offers, 50 offers on it. Things were on fire again. I think that's changed a lot. The amount of properties being sold within multiple offers or marketing towards multiple offers has really, really come down, and now we're in very few. Things that need to sell are being listed at the market value prices and selling still in reasonable time. So that's really interesting to note from a numbers and a deals and sales point of view. My brokerage with Remax Realtron, I know we had a big call with a couple hundred agents on it earlier in the week. And up until that point, the office was processing about 20 deals a day. So that's just one brokerage doing about 20 deals a day. So things are still moving. I think there were over 100 appointments a day booked through the appointment center, which is interesting to think about. We're all being told to socially isolate, socially distance, stay away from each other. So hopefully those people that are out booking appointments and looking at stuff are doing it responsibly, gloves, masks, making sure no one's home in the property, don't touch anything. There's a whole new protocol for showings, which has kind of changed the way that we're doing things. So that's what I think in terms of what's happening right now and what I'm seeing in the market right now. What's going to happen today, next week, next month? Who knows? I think we really have to keep a close eye on it and keep watching it as it evolves. This is such a constantly evolving thing that every week things change. I've been doing a Zoom call every Monday at 11 o'clock on my Facebook page. I do a live Zoom call where we get some agents and mortgage brokers and just anybody who wants to join in to come in and talk about what's happening in the market, what they're seeing, how they're seeing things being affected, and how everybody's operating and working to try and help each other out. So if you want to check it out, my Facebook page, Jordan Glazer, we do a live Zoom call Monday mornings at 11 o'clock. So please, I'll plug that there, but come join us. But so we're keeping an eye on it. We're looking to see how things evolve. I think we've seen the constantly dropping sales numbers over the weeks. I think we'll see that continue to happen a little bit as we move into this. And in a way, I think that's what should be happening in a situation like this. We're all being told to stay home. Don't go out, and we need to respect that. I think it's the only way that we can all work together at this point to get through this and get through it quickly, or as quick as possible. So we all need to respect that. And if you do need to go out or do anything, again, please take extra care and caution. And, what we do know is that at some point we are going to get through this. Things will get back to normal or a new normal, and the market will be back to moving at a more normal pace. And what I believe is that once we get to that point, things are going to be on fire again like they were last month and 2 months before that. Because I think there's still pent-up demand. We are in Toronto, we're in the GTA, which is one of the most sought-after places in Canada, if not North America, in the world. So the market will get back. Prices will be back to what they were. The demand will be back there. So I'm not worried about that. It's just a matter of all working together right now to get through it. And what I leave you with in one last point that I've kind of come to realize in myself over the last couple of weeks is we have an opportunity right now, if you're at home with your family, with your kids, with your spouse, with your pets, whoever it is, we're home, we're being told to stay home. So take advantage of it. Find something. Take one little piece out of being home that you never thought you would have been able to do before and enjoy it. Embrace it. I've, over the last 3 weeks, been able to have lunch with my 2 kids every day and my wife, and it's really nice. It's something that I never thought that I'd be able to do, but it's something cool that now we kind of make it a thing and it's enjoyable. So while we're home and we don't have much of a choice, I'm going to make the best of it and ride through it together with them. And I hope that you guys do the same. Keep positive, keep healthy, stay home. And if you have any real estate questions or any questions on this at all, get in touch with me. And we'll talk next month. And if you're around Monday at 11 o'clock on my Facebook, we'll do that live call again. So take care, be safe, see you later.